Hello, 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 and welcome back to English Holiday. I'm Amanda, and as always, I am so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm James. Welcome back, everyone. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you've been listening since the very beginning, we are so glad you're here.
It's like having two English-speaking friends. And if you love what we do, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps us grow and reach more people learning English around the world.
It really does. Okay, so today's topic. Amanda, do you want to tell them what we're talking about?
I love this one. Today we're talking about flirting and meeting someone new in English. The vocabulary, the phrases, the tips, and the do's and don'ts. Everything you need to connect with someone in an English-speaking country.
And we'll cover places like the US, the UK, and Australia, because there are some fun differences in how people flirt across different English-speaking cultures.
All right, let's jump right in. James, I want to start with compliments because a genuine compliment is one of the best ways to start a conversation with someone you're interested in.
100%. A good compliment goes a long way, and the key word is genuine. It has to feel real. People can usually tell when a compliment isn't sincere.
Right, totally. In American English, you'd hear things like, "You have a great smile," or "I love your style." Style means the way someone dresses or presents themselves, a really easy and safe compliment.
Style is a great one. And there's a phrase I really like. You're a breath of fresh air. It means someone feels new, positive, different. They bring an energy that makes you feel good just being around them.
Oh, I love that. And here's a classic. You're a sight for sore eyes. It means you're so wonderful to see that you make my tired eyes feel better just by looking at you. A very sweet, old-fashioned compliment.
That is such a good one. Okay, so now let's talk about actually approaching someone. Because knowing what to say is one thing, but walking up to a stranger and starting a conversation is a whole different challenge.
It really is. In American English, especially in a city like New York, people tend to be pretty direct. A New Yorker might just say, "Hey, I noticed you from across the room and I had to come say hi. I'm James. What's your name?" Very simple, very confident.
Very New York. In London, it's more reserved. British people use humor. You might hear, "I'm sorry, but I've been trying to work up the courage to say hello for the last 10 minutes." The self-awareness makes it really charming.
That is so British, and I love it. And what about Australia? I feel like Australians have their own very fun energy when it comes to this.
Australians are very friendly and casual. They might just say, "Hey, how's it going? You look like you're having a good night." Very relaxed, no pressure. They make you feel like you're already friends.
I love your accent, and that's so true. Okay, and we have to talk about pickup lines. These prepared, often cheesy phrases people use to get someone's attention. Cheesy means a little silly or over the top, but in a charming way.
Most people use pickup lines as a joke to make someone laugh. Like, "Do you have a map? Because I keep getting lost in your eyes." Very cheesy, but it makes people smile.
Here's another one. Is your name Google? Because you have everything I've been searching for. Terrible, but also kind of brilliant. People laugh every time.
The point is, using a pickup line shows you don't take yourself too seriously, and that's attractive. Nobody wants someone too stiff when meeting someone for the first time.
Completely agree. Okay, so let's say the conversation is going well. You've said hello, maybe you got a laugh. Now what? How do you actually ask someone out? Like, what do you say?
The most casual way is asking for coffee. It's low pressure, short, and friendly. You'd say, "I'd love to grab coffee with you sometime. Would you be up for that?" Up for that is a casual phrase meaning, "Are you interested?"
Yeah, up for it is so useful. Or, would you want to grab a drink sometime? Grab a drink means to go get a drink together. And for something more serious, I'd really love to take you to dinner feels more like an official date.
And movies too. Would you want to catch a movie with me? Catch a movie, that just means go see a movie together. It's such a natural, easy phrase.
And something really common in bars in English-speaking countries, offering to buy someone a drink. You'd say, "Can I buy you a drink?" Or, "What are you drinking? Let me get the next one." Very friendly and very normal.
Yeah, let me get that for you. Or, this one's on me. On me, meaning I'll pay for it. Those are very common things to hear at a bar or a social event.
So, James, what's your favorite thing about meeting someone new?
Honestly, my favorite thing is that very first conversation, when you realize you have real things in common. You both love the same obscure movie, and there's this little spark of connection. That feeling is really special.
But, okay, what about the hard part? What's the most difficult thing about meeting someone new or flirting for you personally?
Honestly, the fear of rejection. Rejection means when someone is not interested in you. Even now, walking up to a stranger always comes with that little voice saying, "What if they don't want to talk to me?" It's very human.
Oh, 100%. I walked up to someone at a coffee shop once, said, "Hi, I'd love to know your name." And he smiled and very kindly said, "That's so sweet. I'm actually waiting for my girlfriend." I wanted to disappear.
Oh, no. But that's actually a great example of letting someone down gently. Let someone down gently, to say no in a kind, respectful way so they don't feel too embarrassed.
Yes, he said, "That's really sweet. I'm flattered." Flattered means feeling happy because of a compliment. Then, "Have a great day." I smiled and walked away. I survived.
Huh, you survived. And that's the lesson. Rejection doesn't kill you. When you turn someone down, say something kind first, like, "I'm really flattered." Then give your reason simply and clearly without drama.
Right. You can say, "Thank you, but I'm actually seeing someone." Seeing someone means you're already dating. Or, "I'm flattered, but I'm not looking for anything right now." Both are polite and kind.
And the other side is just as important. If someone turns you down, accept it gracefully. Say, "Of course, no worries at all. Have a great night." Never pressure someone or make them uncomfortable.
So critical. And that connects to respecting boundaries, the invisible comfort zone around a person. In the US and UK especially, respecting someone's personal space is a very big deal.
Yeah, if someone is giving short answers, avoiding eye contact, or looking around the room, those are signs they're not comfortable. The kind thing to do is notice and give them space.
Exactly. We call those body language cues. Body language, the way someone moves their body, face, and eyes, tells you a lot about how they're feeling, even when they're not saying it out loud.
And on the flip side, if someone is making eye contact, leaning toward you, laughing at what you say, and asking questions back, those are great signs the conversation is going well.
Yes, those are green lights, like a traffic light. Green means go. And that brings me to something important. Being a good listener matters just as much as knowing what to say.
Absolutely. When you listen carefully and ask a follow-up question about something they said, it shows genuine interest. And genuine curiosity about another person is genuinely attractive.
So true. And a good listener doesn't dominate the conversation. There's a phrase, don't monopolize the conversation. Make sure the other person has plenty of chances to speak too.
I remember a date about 8 years ago where I was so nervous I just talked about myself all evening. It hadn't gone well. A friend told me afterward, "James, people don't want a speech, they want a conversation."
They want a conversation, not a speech. That is golden advice. And that's when you really learn these social skills through experience, through the awkward moments. Okay, let's talk about being confident without being too eager. Eager means wanting something very strongly, and desperate is the stronger word. It means you want something so badly that you seem anxious or needy about it.
Yeah, there's a balance. You want to show you're interested, but you don't want to come on too strong. That phrase means being too intense or too much too quickly. like texting someone 15 times before they respond.
Yes. The key is to be warm and interested, but also relaxed. That calm confidence, like you're genuinely interested, but you won't fall apart if it doesn't work out, is really attractive.
Right. And that calm confidence comes through in how you carry yourself, your posture, your tone of voice, making eye contact, taking your time when you speak.
Okay, and the big question everyone has, after you meet someone and exchange numbers, how long do you wait before texting?
Ha, the famous waiting game. There used to be a rule, wait 3 days before calling so you don't seem too eager. But honestly, that feels completely outdated today.
Totally. Today, if you had a great connection, a simple text the next day is completely fine. Something like, "Hey, it was so great meeting you. I'd look to grab that coffee we talked about." Easy, friendly, no pressure.
Yeah, the next day is great, and a text is better than a call at first. You're not putting them on the spot, meaning forcing them to respond immediately. Okay, Amanda, we've covered a bunch of things. You want to bring us home?
Yes, so today we covered compliments, pickup lines, asking someone out, buying drinks, confidence, listening, rejection, personal space, and texting. Very thorough.
And hopefully, you're walking away feeling more confident and ready for those conversations in English, whether you're at a coffee shop, a party, or a bar. You've got great tools now.
And remember, the most important thing is to be yourself. Be warm, curious, and kind, and the right words will come. Even in imperfect English, people always appreciate the effort.
Always. All right, we are wrapping up. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. It genuinely means the world to us that you choose to listen to English Holiday.
We really hope you enjoyed today's episode. And before you go, leave a comment telling us what topic you'd like us to cover next. We read every single suggestion.
Drop your ideas in the comments. Maybe job interviews in English, traveling, or making friends. Whatever you want to learn, we want to teach.
And if you haven't already, please subscribe so you never miss an episode. It's completely free. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep enjoying your English holiday.
Take care, everyone. See you next time.